Hey everyone! Did you know that if you were born between April 20th and May 20th, that would make you a Taurus? And if so, this video will be a ton of fun for you because I am going to be going over the 6 Pokemon that would be on the team of a Taurus Pokemon trainer. I'm Sabrina and you're watching Saffron City TV. Welcome back, everyone. So, I think that astrology is a lot of fun, and it's really interesting to learn about. Astrology is the ancient study of the stars and planets and their potential influence on individuals based on their positions, movements, and alignments. A lot of people believe that astrology can give you a good look into somebody's personality and can even determine your horoscope. But we're not going to be talking about horoscopes today because that does not pertain to this video. While a lot of people, including myself, find a lot of truth and accuracy in astrology, it is important to remember that astrology is a pseudoscience. I still think it's fun though, and I thoroughly enjoy learning about it. This is just a lighthearted video about some pseudoscientific stuff that I find really interesting. And I'm going to be giving my own personal interpretation on the signs in my videos. So today we are going to be talking about the type of Pokemon that you could expect to find on the team of a Taurus. If you're familiar with astrology, then you probably know that your birth month determines your sun sign, which only provides a very generalized representation of your personality. It's important to remember that every planet in the solar system also contribute to your personality as far as astrology is concerned. However, we are only going to be focusing on the sun sign for simplicity's sake. And it also just makes it simpler because your sun sign is generally what you would say your astrological sign is. So if somebody says, "Hey girl, what's your sign?" you would probably say a Taurus if your sun sign was in Taurus. And you would be correct in saying so in the event that your birthday falls between April 20th and May 20th. And that is what we are going to talk about right now. So yeah, let's discuss this sign a little bit. Taurus is represented by the symbol of the bull. It is ruled by Venus. Its element is earth, and its modality is fixed. Taurus is all about stability, perseverance, and dependability. Taurus individuals are known for being incredibly hard workers and are both reliable and patient. In Western astrology, Taurus is associated with the element of earth. However, in the Pokemon universe, I think the rock type best fits this sign. Taurus are also very sensual people, and I don't just mean in a sexy way either. Taurus live by their 5 senses and truly enjoy beautiful works of art, invigorating scents, yummy, delicious food, wonderful, beautiful music, and the softest of pillows and blankies. They possess traits such as being consistent, responsible, stubborn, and would likely refer to themselves as realists. While Taurus individuals can be a little materialistic, selfish, and lazy when they're not working, they are also incredibly trustworthy and caring. Their hardworking nature drives them to find success in anything they aspire to accomplish. Taurus are actually very calm and relaxed individuals. However, if they feel like they're being pushed or if they're made upset, their anger can get really wrathful really quickly. And you might not notice it immediately because they're actually not particularly prone to emotional displays. Appreciating the physical and materialistic pleasures of life, they have a tendency to be a little possessive and self-indulgent. But this is only because the fruits of their labor are so sweet, and they just want to build the most comfortable, stable, and enjoyable life for themselves and those around them. See, isn't this fun? So let's talk about the 6 Pokemon that would be on this sign's team. Just as a quick side note, I won't be including any Legendaries on any of the sign's teams as I wouldn't want any sign to feel as though they have an unfair advantage or disadvantage. Now, let's talk about this team. The first and most obvious Pokemon that would be on the team of a Taurus would be the one and only Tauros. Yeah, I bet you could see that one coming from a mile away. I mean, just the name of the sign and the name of the Pokemon are almost identical. Of course, Tauros is going to be on this team, as Taurus' symbol is that of the bull. You literally couldn't have a Taurus team without this Pokemon. It would just be wrong. Now, technically you could have a Bouffalante, but I still think Tauros is the better choice. Pick your variant, Cantonian or Paldean. Either of the variants go well on this sign's team. This Pokemon is just the literal perfect fit for a Taurus. I don't know, it just doesn't get any more spot on than this. The next Pokemon that would make for a good fit on Taurus's team would be Mudsdale. This Pokemon is essentially a workhorse, which complements Taurus's hardworking nature perfectly. Mudsdale's dex entries make this quite apparent by saying things like, it can trudge mountain roads without rest for 3 days and nights while dragging a 10-ton load. And Mudsdale has so much stamina that it could carry over 10 tons across the Galar region without rest or sleep. Dex entries also claim that the walls of old homes were often coated with the mud made from Mudsdale's saliva. This Pokemon essentially helps people move loads of heavy materials across the region and also has helped build homes in the olden days. The hardworking nature of Mudsdale makes for a great asset here on Taurus's team. Another teammate that would be great for Taurus would be Doxbun. I thought about maybe adding Snorlax to Taurus's team, given that Taurus has an intense love for food. And then I read Snorlax's dex entries. Yeah, Snorlax will eat literally anything, including rotten food, and that is just something a Taurus wouldn't do. They appreciate the finer things in life and would rather work 100 hours in a week to be able to afford some artisan bread before they would eat something with mold on it. Therefore, I think Doxbun would be a better fit for this sign. According to its dex entries, Doxbun has a pleasant and appetizing aroma to it, and I think Taurus would appreciate that considering that Taurus love good smells. Not only that, but the scent that Doxbun emit also help wheat grow, making them great companions to farmers and artisans. Taurus would absolutely love having a Pokemon that looks and smells tasty around. That would also help them get some work done as well, if a Taurus decided to go into a farming or cooking profession. All these aspects definitely make Doxbun an enticing Pokemon for Taurus. And I think this Pokemon would make for a great companion to this sign. Next up, I think Goldingo would make for a fun addition to this team. These Pokemon are very difficult to get, considering that you have to travel the entire region of Paldea meticulously hunting for Gimmighoul coins to obtain it. But this would be no problem for Taurus, and actually might offer a pretty decent challenge for this sign. I can see it now, Taurus having the goal of obtaining a Goldingo and tenaciously searching high and low for the coins needed to evolve their Gimmighoul into this shiny golden Pokemon. Taurus do love shiny and expensive things after all. While some might tell a Taurus that it isn't worth all of the effort to get such an elusive Pokemon, a Taurus would stubbornly rebuke this assertion and continue the perilous hunt until the very last of the 1,000 coins were found and their Pokemon fully evolved into a glorious Goldingo. No Taurus is afraid of hard work, especially when they have a goal in mind. And while Taurus may seem like the type to rest on their laurels, it's only because they've been so diligent to achieve their goals. With Goldingo on Taurus's team, they could look back on all of their hard work and truly appreciate this amazing Pokemon. The next Pokemon that I think would be on this sign's team would be Heracross. This Pokemon has a love for honey that is only matched by Taurus's love for sweet luxury. Heracross is an incredibly powerful Pokemon, and it's actually very kind and friendly unless you upset it. According to Heracross's dex entries, this Pokemon is full of determination and will search an entire forest full of trees, searching for its favorite nectar. Heracross are generally very friendly, but if another Pokemon attempts to take its honey, or if Heracross is being disturbed while indulging itself, it will quickly go on the offense, hurling its enemies across great distances. Heracross and Taurus have very similar personalities, as Taurus are also very kind, patient, and friendly unless they feel as if their livelihood is being threatened. At that point, all bets are off and Taurus's strong and aggressive nature will definitely be made known. Taurus would have Heracross on their team because they share personality traits. And the fact that Taurus is ruled by Venus, the planet of love, beauty, and desire, would definitely cement the friendship between these two. Now, I am giving each sign an ace Pokemon for their team, and Taurus's ace and final Pokemon for their team would be Agron. Agron is literally the perfect Pokemon for a Taurus. This strong and sturdy Pokemon would make for a great companion to Taurus and would be invaluable on their team. I mean, the similarities are very apparent here, as Agron is highly territorial, and they will even go so far as to claim an entire mountain as their own. One could say that this might be a little selfish of Agron, but Taurus has a little bit of a selfish streak as well. Despite this, Agron takes pride in its mountain home, building intricate tunnels as it mines for iron as food, and I would assume that it does this very carefully as not to destroy its own home. The Pokédex states that Agron is also extremely protective of its environment, and should a landslide or a fire damage the mountain, it will work tirelessly gathering topsoil to repair the ground and even planting trees to restore beauty to its home. It will brutally attack anyone or any Pokemon that intrudes upon its space or threatens its home by charging at them with its sharp horns. Nobody messes with Agron, and it's said that long ago there was a king who wore a helmet resembling the head of an Agron in an attempt to channel this Pokemon's strength. Agron and Taurus share so many similar traits that a Taurus would just have to have this Pokemon by their side. This tough and sturdy Pokemon is both possessive and protective over its home and the things around it, and Taurus is very much the same, making Agron the perfect choice for this stable sign. And that's it. That's my team for Taurus. Now, earlier in the video, I mentioned that I won't be including any legendaries on any of the signs' teams. However, I do still think that the signs would all want to at least encounter or chase down legendaries. For Taurus, the legendaries that they would want to encounter would be Diancie, the legendary Titans, and Zygarde. Diancie, with its ability to create diamonds instantly, would captivate Taurus with its beauty and high value. Taurus, known for their appreciation of things that are aesthetically pleasing, would be drawn to the Pokemon known for being the loveliest sight in the whole world. I think that the legendary Titans, known for their elusiveness, would pose an exciting challenge to Taurus. These Pokemon often require solving very intricate puzzles, including deciphering Braille, in order to just encounter them. Taurus, with their tenacious spirit and unwavering determination, would definitely be the ones to patiently pursue these hidden wonders. Zygarde, another legendary Pokemon that Taurus would eagerly seek out, can only be fully reconstructed once all of its cells are gathered. The arduous task of collecting each and every cell of this Pokemon aligns well with Taurus's sheer determination and strength of will. Also, Zygarde's role as the protector of the environment resonates deeply with Taurus, who value their homes and its preservation. With Zygarde by their side, Taurus can safeguard their cherished surroundings from any potential harm or destruction. In summation, Taurus are a bit selfish, indulgent, materialistic, and possessive, but also deeply sensual, hardworking, stable, and reliable. Taurus's leveled up team would consist of Tauros, Mudsdale, Doxbun, Goldingo, Heracross, and Agron. Taurus would be on the search for legendaries such as Diancie, Regirock, Regice, Registeel, Regigigas, Regieleki, Regidrago, and Zygarde. What do you think of my team for Taurus? Are you a Taurus? Leave me your sign down in the comments below. Anyway, I hope that y'all enjoyed my video, and if you did, the best way to tell me is to like the video and subscribe to the channel. My subscribers are the snazziest folks on YouTube, and that fact is 100% subjectively true. So subscribe and be snazzy. Thanks again for tuning in, and I will see y'all in the next one. Bye!